Well, it is Monday night, and you know what that means. It's the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, Monday Night Raw recap live here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Network. I'm the boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood. That right there is the mixologist, Mr. Chemical Julian. And Julian, it's fucking Monday.
There we go.
You know what that means.
Yeah, it's time for Raw, not the Friday Raw. This is Monday Night Raw recap, and we're going to talk about all things WWE and all kind of stuff that happened in the news over the weekend. And you know, let's get this show on the road. It's been a while, man, but it's just me and you tonight.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. You fucking said
Josh
it.
James, I summoned him.
Double J, Josh James jumps in the mix.
Man, he's late because that women's title is holding him back.
Yep.
Sorry about that, guys.
Josh, you get a haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. All right. I see you, Josh.
Start calling you Big Money Josh.
Big Money Josh. I like that.
Don't let Drew hear you say that. Drew will punch you in the face. So one big money on this fucking show. So let's talk about some real cool shit going on real quick. Let's talk about Will Ospreay on his comments about possibly joining the WWE in 2024.
Dun, dun, dun. Will we get Will Ospreay versus Seth freaking Rollins? Dude, or Will Ospreay versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes?
Hey, Will Ospreay versus fucking, what's this kid, Logan Paul?
Will Ospreay in a flippity match with Ricochet.
Oh, we've seen that match already. Jesus Christ, let's have that again.
It'll be a dream match.
I mean, or a nightmare.
Well, you know, just like the dream match that Bryan Danielson had with Andrade. That happened on SmackDown a couple years ago.
Sorry, guys. This fucking cold is kicking my ass.
Little upper respiratory thing seems to be transmissible through these microphones.
Yeah.
We got a man down, and I'm on my inhaler a couple times a day myself.
Oh shit! Yeah, man, Josh, stay away. Let's talk about Crown Jewel, the main event. Crown Jewel
is 2 weeks away from this Saturday, 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. So we get like an early day show, so we go about our business.
Thank God.
We're gonna have Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio. Evidently, if you want a title shot, all you gotta do is call somebody out on a popular platform. Finally, and I think we called this a few days or a couple weeks ago, we're gonna have a 5-person match for the women's championship. So it's gonna be Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Zoe Stark versus Nia Jax versus
and the champion. Yep.
And we're gonna have Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. So I guess the tag belts are going to be defended.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit.
I mean, there's no telling we'll have the tag belts by then. So.
I mean, you see tonight they hyped up the tag team division again, but we'll get to that. Let's talk about some other news that dropped this weekend. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, Sunday afternoon, at the TNA Impact, because it's now called TNA Impact.
Yeah.
Well, January will be at the TNA Impact show. The tapings. CM Punk was there.
TNA.
Says who?
Cross the line.
NoDQ.com.
Are there pictures?
Let's see here. NoDQ.com. Let me go ahead and click on this real quick because you know me, I like to be a little thorough. It says here, as previously noted.
My kitchen making pizza right now.
Here it is. As previously noted, Impact Wrestling star Josh Alexander said he would absolutely welcome CM Punk into the company's locker room. Also, Impact Wrestling veteran of Billy Ray says he advised the company to sign CM Punk. They could do great business together. Not only was CM Punk not there for the Bound for Glory show, he was there at the Chicago Blackhawks home opener, but he was reportedly backstage Sunday for the Impact tapings, according to Nick Hausman of HouseOfWrestling.com. Now, Nick Hausman at HouseOfWrestling.com has been batting 1,000 when it comes to everything CM Punk.
So no picture.
While backstage, we were told Punk was talking to anyone who wanted some advice, including all Impact talent. They showed up close to bell time to avoid making a scene. There's continued speculation that Punk will work with Impact because now his long-term friend Ace Steel is working as a producer. So, once again, CM Punk's dominating wrestling news again, ladies and gentlemen.
So here's the question. So if you want CM Punk, you got to hire Ace Steel first.
I mean, shit. Here's the deal. We talked about this months ago when CM Punk, when this whole bullshit happened, I was like, fuck it. Let's CM Punk go to Impact Wrestling and watch that shit turn around. Now, CM Punk, Impact Wrestling, we won't be hearing this from CM Punk anymore. We won't hear that shit at Impact Wrestling with him because guys like Josh Alexander, friend of the channel, great guy, phenomenal wrestler, Shelly and Sabin, you got Chris Bay, you got all these guys there that want to know, they want to learn, they want to be under the learning tree of these vets. You got guys like Bully Ray, you got PCO, you know, you got guys that WWE blacklisted, so to speak. You know, so I mean, look at it. That's the perfect place for him to go. He can be the king of Impact. TV ratings are going to pop because CM Punk is there. Tony Khan's going to go crawling back to him like, fuck, man.
Please come back.
Do you guys want to work? Do you guys want to work a joint deal with us? Yeah.
No.
My only, I would say my only question here is, not question, my own comment here is, will CM Punk do good business for Impact? Yeah, I think he'll draw eyes to the product. Impact needs a better platform. That's always going to be their major stumbling block, because you're going to say, oh, but you can get on Fight TV for $7.99. And considering how many streaming networks I'm already subscribing to, I'm not going to do another one for $8 a month just for Impact. I mean, now granted, did I subscribe to Paramount just to watch Star Trek? Absolutely. But I'm a huge Star Trek fan.
I went to Star so I could watch fucking Power.
Exactly. But can I watch wrestling anyplace else for what I'm currently paying? Absolutely. And I can catch Impact highlights on YouTube or on Access TV or whatever on Sling TV. They have replays and whatnot. That being said, I don't care if CM Punk was doing donkey shows in Mexico.
Wow.
If you couldn't access the video stream or access the media easily, people just wouldn't watch it. And that is a problem. And I say all that to once again reiterate, Impact puts on good shows. They have great content. They have great talent working for them, and they put on good shows. However, when I have, before I started recording it on my DVR, if I remembered, oh my gosh, Impact is on, and then I had to go and find it, then I would watch it. But it wasn't something like, ooh, USA Network 8:00 Monday. SmackDown on Friday. Oh, TNT or TBS on Wednesday. It was something you kind of have to kind of go and dig and find. and it's not ever, even on Sling TV, it's not advertised for the forefront unless you're like me and you have it saved for a DVR taping, you know? So they've got to make it more accessible. Kudos to NWA for getting a deal with the CW. If Impact could do something like that, that would multiply the size of their audience by 10.
Do you think if CM
people saying there'll be 10 people watching, fuck you.
Do you think if CM Punk ever, like, if he does sign with TNA, let's just say, do you think there's going to be some networks that like wrestling and say that you could be on, like, want that wrestling show to be on their network?
They would probably wait to see if Punk stood around for a couple of years.
Okay.
I mean, unfortunately, he was gone for 7 years, came back, made a huge splash, was around for about a year, got injured, was gone for a while, got injured again. It was, you know, he was AEW champion for 3 days.
True.
Total 3 days. Yeah. So, if I was a media company looking to invest in wrestling and they're like, "Hey, Julian, you watch wrestling, go check this out," I would be like, "Oh, Punk's with Impact. Oh, that'd be great." How long is he gonna stick around? I don't want to sign you for 5 years. And Punk's only gonna stick around for like 60 days. Or get suspended for something else, and it's not a storyline, you know? So unfortunately, that's the narrative that he's created for himself. And that's, you know, this is a guy where I would sign him to a contract and be like, all right, I'm paying you $100,000 or I'm paying you per show. But if you're here for longer than a year, I'll
sign you to a multi-million-dollar deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and let's go to something else before we get to the Raw recap. Let's talk about Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry Lawler, you know, he had a stroke back in February. He's gone through a lot of therapy. Jim Ross mentioned that he was when they were in Memphis for AEW, he had lunch with Jerry Lawler. Look, ladies and gentlemen, don't go to Jerry Lawler's fucking restaurant. That food is fucking nasty as fuck. I've said it. I'll call it out. Shit's nasty as fuck. But Jerry Lawler, the guy, you know, I mean, if you want to go support him, just don't buy his food, buy his autographs and shit. But Jerry Lawler had this to say: I've had a bunch of different things, and I'm still in rehab 3 times a week. And probably the main thing that's drawing me back, that you can probably tell as you hear me talk, my voice is not the same as it was beforehand. Just slowly coming back, but I needed to come back a little more before I can make sense with my speech and my vocabulary. One rehab session is speech. That's the main one. That's 3 times a week. We just started this. Right after I had a stroke, I could barely talk. Now I go in and I sit down with the rehab lady and we just talk about different things. She has me read stuff, and all the stuff that has just helped me on my day-to-day is getting my vocabulary better. My right arm and my right leg and everything on my right side of my body, it's not hurting me where I can't walk around. I still can walk around, but I don't have really good control of writing my autograph. I can write my autograph pretty good, but I've been so proud of my autograph and my artistic abilities, but that's all sort of taking a while to come back. That's a quote from Jerry Lawler's sweet message to fans that he posted online on YouTube. Excuse me. So Jerry Lawler, man, god damn. You know, get well soon, Jerry. A lot of people don't realize it, but Jerry Lawler was a great fucking artist, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did the art for Mick Foley's book.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and he's going through it, man. I mean, he had a serious medical episode in February of 2023, which was later revealed to have been a stroke. Lawler was part of the 2023 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony, but that was like a pre-taped video message from his home. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Lawler's not a young guy. He's been around a long fucking time. But well wishes to Jerry Lawler. Get well soon. From the video, it looks pretty fucking good. You know, there's been some news regarding the creative direction for the War Games match.
Uh-oh.
So let's talk about that real quick. News regarding the creative direction for the War Games match at WWE Survivor Series. As seen on October 20th edition of SmackDown regarding SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis and Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis had Adam Pearce escorted from the building.
Yeah.
Prior to that, he said, "Let the games begin." Tonight on Raw, Nick Aldis was on Raw tonight.
Yep.
Adam Pearce didn't kick him out of the building, but Nick Aldis was seen walking around talking to people. Nick Aldis showed up. The WWE Twitter page said they're not alone. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso arriving to help Cena, and real LA Knight battle the Judgment Day in the Bloodline. Is that going to be the match for War Games? Cody, Jey Uso, Cena, and LA Knight against the Judgment Day? I mean,
that's only 4-4.
Well, if they add Jimmy Uso from the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, they'll add Sami Zayn to that one team, and then Randy Orton, who's quote unquote going to be the guy coming back. You know, I mean, shit. War Games looks like it might be happening. I mean, just think about that. I mean,
if Randy Orton comes back, that'll add quite a few views.
Oh yeah,
that will pop.
I'd be happy to see Randy Orton come back. How long has he been out?
Over a year.
It's been a long time.
It's been over a year. I mean, it can always be CM Punk in Chicago too. I mean, fuck it, you know.
Either way, it's still going to get a good pop.
That would be like, that would pop the crowd like crazy. It would be great to see if he actually stuck around, but that would definitely get views for sure.
I definitely will get views. And Sinner, I totally understand you have no interest in seeing Judgment Day or Cody in War Games, but hey, man, Cody is going to be in War Games. He's going to be in War Games.
Either way,
that's his fucking daddy's baby.
Yeah.
He's going to be in War Games.
War Game, baby.
I mean, you know,
War Game,
baby. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a great situation, man. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into this fucking Monday Night Raw, man. Let's talk about this.
All right, so Raw starts off with the tag team champions in the ring, the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And actually, there's only one reason I'm bringing this up. I mean, well, two reasons. Number one is how the show started, but Cody Rhodes comes out, interrupts. Judgment Day was celebrating their tag team title win. Cody Rhodes comes out and interrupts, and he goes, "Hey, I want to talk to the leader of the Judgment Day." "Yeah, not you two. I want to talk to mommy. I want to talk to Rhea Ripley." He said she's the one pulling the strings and making the deals, and it looks to me like she's just not Dominic's mommy. That shit was pretty damn funny.
You know, the funniest part for me was when he came out, Cody was like, "How does it feel? How does it feel to be interrupted?" I was like, "You're out here by yourself, bro. You're out here by yourself talking shit."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that part of it was pretty damn funny. Then of course Cody gets attacked. Mommy and Dominic come from the back. Jey Uso attacks Dominic, but JD McDonough catches Cody outside the ring, chop blocks him, and they end up busting his ankle. Cody was not wearing the expensive shoes tonight; just wearing some regular ass loafers. The opening match for tonight was Alpha Academy versus the New Day.
Arigato.
This shit pissed me off. If I gotta see Otis miss one more shoulder tackle in the corner to otherwise neutralize the big man, that's some bullshit, dude. Otis should be out there dominating. The Otis that we saw with Bronson Reed should have been the Otis we saw tonight, and that did not happen.
You know, yeah, Josh, exactly. That's what I was going to say. The Alpha Academy was starting to take shape, and they were starting to roll. Like they were starting to be like a fucking
Yep.
well-oiled machine.
Unit.
Now they put him back in that stupid shit. They put Tozawa there. Tozawa, his little
Why
fucking
was
dance.
Tozawa there?
Tozawa's part of the fucking Alpha Academy now. As you've seen later on in the show.
Last week he was in training.
Yeah. Not really happy about the whole thing, man. I mean, it is what I guess it is what it is, you know. I mean, we can fucking deal with it that way, or we can be like, fuck this, you know, but at the end of the day, it fucking sucked. I don't like the way they did that. It just, I don't know. It just, I can't get over it.
Yeah.
Because Alpha Academy, they were really on a
roll.
Really on a roll lately. After when Chad Gable had that match with Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, and Bronson Reed versus Otis, they were on a hot roll right now in wrestling. And
someone decided that time's up. Next, y'all getting too hot. I can't main event you just yet.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you guys are getting good. Let me go ahead and fucking cut that shit.
Back to the mid card, guys, or worse.
It's a shame,
exactly.
really.
I mean, they can go back to catering, but we don't want that.
No, Otis will eat too much back there. So backstage, Seth Rollins ran into Mommy. Rhea Ripley's like, hey, you know, you come get down with the Judgment Day. You don't have to worry about having a rickety ass back because we got your back. It's like we can make people acknowledge you, and you know Roman's been champ for 1,000 days, man. How long are you gonna last? But he turned them down. Well, no, he didn't. He just said, I don't ever want to be anything like Roman. And Rhea Ripley said, no, that's not a no. Then they went their separate ways.
Ultimate Hater is right, though. Cody did end racism. But Judgment Day is the only multiracial group in the whole faction.
They're like the League of Nations.
Wow. They got belts. They got belts. They got shit. They win matches. They ain't like the League of Nations, bro. They got a fucking World Tag Team Championship. They got the Women's Championship. NXT North American Championship. They are nothing like League of Nations. Don't disrespect them like that.
Not even close.
Wow. That fucking, you know what? You know, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they're like the new League of Nations. We are the nation, the League of Nations.
League of Nation, but very emo.
Nation, the League of Nations.
We are the nation, live and in color. Don't diss the man that would bum rush your mother.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Sheamus is like, I missed out again. That was Sheamus.
Rusev.
Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, Rusev, and fucking who else was it? It was 4 of them, wasn't it?
Barrett.
Yeah,
and Barrett.
Barrett, notable prick Alberto Del Rio, and Rusev.
Did you
alleged notable prick?
No, he's a prick. Come on.
Hey man, I ain't trying to get sued by nobody. Alleged prick.
That'd be a great ring name. Coming down the aisle, alleged notable prick.
Wow.
That was funny. Anyway, hey, remember how we were talking about Indy Hartwell the other day and how like she showed up on Raw a couple weeks ago and we're like, oh my God, they dusted her off and took her out the closet.
We did?
Well, she's got a championship match tonight against Loma and Becky Lynch. As Becky Lynch defends her NXT Women's Championship on Raw. Oh my God, cross-brand promotion.
But she's going to defend the title tomorrow night as well on the first night of a 2-week Halloween Havoc.
Ooh.
You know how I feel about those fucking shits.
Why are we having a 2-week Halloween Havoc? And you know what? I saw last time I watched a show, and I forgot to ask about it back then. Like, why don't they just do a Halloween Havoc show? This is like doing a God. What did AEW call it? Not Fighter Fest. The last thing for the belts, not Battle for the Belts. Oh, title.
I know
Title Tuesday. I think they did something that was like 2 nights in a row, but they stretched it out over like Dynamite and Collision, or Dynamite and Rampage.
It was fuck. It was the Arthur Ashe thing.
Yes.
Hi, Terrace.
Grand Slam.
Yeah. Anyway, Becky Lynch retained her NXT Women's Championship by submission.
It was a very botchy match too. Like I'm sorry. I wanted women's wrestling on Raw. I wanted more women's wrestling, but I wanted good women's wrestling. This was botchy as shit.
Well, blame Indy Hartwell for that.
True. True. It was horrible.
So, on NXT, Becky's going to defend her belt against Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria, yeah.
Which every time I look at her name, I was like, is that like Taya Valkyrie's sister?
It's like a real niece.
But Xia Li still hasn't got her title match, and she's pissed off. She's like, hey, man, I said I want a title match. What the fuck?
So did you see like in the background, like they're doing a lot of this shit, like wrestlers are having conversations in the locker room, and then motherfuckers are just like in the background.
Yeah.
Like
I like that.
Sneak up on her?
No, Xia Li was like chilling in the background.
Just watching Becky doing her promo.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, I'm just like, okay, cool. She's there chilling. Well, yeah. Yay. You know, whatever. So it is what it is. I'm not really happy with this whole women's division now. Here I am all excited about women's division. Yeah, I feel fuck this shit.
Hey man, hold your judgment until the crown jewel.
The 5-way women's debacle.
I think a 5-way women match is the best way to settle this. And I think it gives an opportunity to showcase what they got. And it'll somehow end up with maybe Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill interfering. Maybe SmackDown will do their own 5-women thing for the. That's a lot of women.
Do they got 5 women?
No.
Do they even have 5 women?
They got Bianca Belair,
1.
Jade Cargill.
Whoa.
She hasn't signed with anybody yet.
Whoa.
Free agent.
She is not a SmackDown, a
Free
Raw,
agent.
a NXT.
Free agent.
She ain't none of that. So you can't add her
Free
into that.
agent.
You can't add her into that fucking.
Okay, they
equation.
got Bianca Belair. They've
1.
got Charlotte. They got
Becky.
Asuka. They have Shotzi.
I thought Shotzi was NXT.
Julian.
Or Tegan
Shotzi's on Raw. She's on Raw.
Oh, never mind. That shows you how much I paid attention.
And Natty.
Natty's on Raw.
Natty goes where she wants.
You forgot my girl Dakota Kai. She's on.
She's still injured.
They got the whole.
Damage control.
Judgment
Actually,
squad. Yeah.
Let me try. There's Bianca, Charlotte, Io Sky, Bailey, and Dakota. She's injured, so. Asuka.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay. That's Elimination Chamber. Probably going to be in Australia.
Living the line down under.
Or will they have a women's 5-on-5? 5 women from Raw versus 5 women from SmackDown.
So you're saying War Games?
Yeah.
So I mean that kind of brings us to the next segment where Adam Pearce, Nick Aldis comes in his office because I guess Nick Aldis had Adam Pearce thrown out of SmackDown. So he's like, "Hey, we got off on the wrong foot." So yeah.
Who's gonna be the heel between these two?
Nick Aldis.
Oh, you know what? On SmackDown, you forgot about Alba Fire.
I didn't forget about her.
You forgot about B-Fab.
I definitely didn't forget about her.
You forgot about Isla Dawn.
Okay, once again, did not forget about her.
Oh, you forgot about Michin.
Okay, so if I say I didn't forget about them, that means I didn't fucking give a shit that they were even there.
I forgot about them
because obviously, fucking creative doesn't give a shit about them being there either. So,
you know who else you forgot?
Who?
These nuts.
Tamina and Zelina Vega.
Oh my god, I forgot about Selena.
Bro, ain't nobody meaner than Tamina.
And Zelina Vega is your Queen of the Ring.
How can I forget?
What happened with that? Yeah.
Oh, and Scarlett Bordeaux.
I forgot about her too.
Everybody did.
Including her husband.
Wow.
Once again.
That's pretty harsh. That is pretty harsh.
It's the facts. It's the facts, man. Nothing but the facts. Honestly, though, the women's wrestling scene, they had that whole 5-way contract signing, which was really funny because all 5 of the women, all 4 of the women in the ring signed a contract.
None of them can write.
Rhea never did.
Oh. She's the champ. She ain't got to sign. They got to sign to fight her. She the champ.
Yeah, well. It was funny. Anyway, what was next segment?
So anyway, what I was going to say is I wonder if Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis are going to put together some teams for either Survivor Series or War Games and challenge each other for brand.
I think that's the whole thing with brand supremacy.
There's 3 brands.
Ooh. Can Shawn Michaels come up here and be like,
hell,
sweet chin music?
Hells yes. That would be fire.
That would be the only way they show NXT off.
Yeah.
But that would be a 15-man clusterfuck.
I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Interesting. Still pretty interesting.
It definitely would be a clusterfuck.
How did they do it last time when they had the 3 brands? But that was Survivor Series, right?
Yeah, it was Survivor Series.
Yeah.
It was just a normal Survivor Series elimination tag team match.
But it wasn't 5-on-5-on-5.
I don't remember.
It was.
I think it was. I have to go look back again. It's been a long time.
Yeah. I mean,
or they could do what WCW did, or maybe they could do what WCW did in 1998. Have
Tower
3
of
teams.
Terror?
No. Just have 3 teams, 3 members of the 3 brands face each other in War Games. It was Team WCW versus Team NWO Hollywood and NWO Wolfpack.
Okay, so I can see that happening. The only problem is it's 3 guys in the ring, and you can't have more than 1 guy in the ring when it comes to these fucking matches because people are stupid. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm telling lies. I'm just being honest.
All right, so this was 2019 Survivor Series. And NXT defeated Raw and SmackDown. And this was a women's match. So let me see. Brock Lesnar defeated Rey Mysterio.
2019 feels like a lifetime ago.
Okay, so Roman Reigns, Mustafa Ali, Braun Strowman, King Corbin, Chad Gable defeated Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, and Ricochet, and Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Walter, Matt Riddle, and Damian Priest. So this was a male Survivor Series elimination match. So Roman Reigns and Keith Lee were the last two left in the ring.
And if I remember, wasn't it Keith Lee that won?
Roman Reigns won, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hit him with the spear. I would have to go back and watch that again to see how they made it work.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rewind.
we could probably do that.
This is when the Fiend, the Universal Champion, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, defeated Daniel Bryan.
And then a month later, Daniel Bryan got a haircut and a new look. And he kind of looked like Orange Cassidy a little bit.
Roderick Strong
defeated
AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. And then we had another 5-on-5-on-5. That was Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Toni Storm, Bianca Belair, and Io Shirai.
Oh, that was Team NXT.
That was Team NXT.
Boy, has Toni Storm's changed.
Yeah. And they defeated Charlotte Flair, Natty, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Sarah Logan. And on Team SmackDown, you had Carmella, Dana Brooke, Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, and Nikki Cross. Wow. So let's look at Team SmackDown.
It's like where are they now?
Carmella's on maternity leave.
Yep.
Dana Brooke.
Fired.
Sasha Banks.
Gone.
Lacey Evans.
Gone.
Fired.
Nikki Cross.
Crazy.
In limbo. So Rhea's there. Candice LeRae is still there. Toni Storm is in AEW. Bianca Belair is there. Io Shirai is there. Charlotte's there. Natty's there. Asuka's there. Kairi Sane.
Coming back.
And Sarah Logan.
Now she's a manager.
That's Apocalypse. Abomination. What's her name?
Valhalla.
Ragnarok. Whatever, man. Yeah.
Abomination. I don't know. Doomsday.
Did some shit. Said some shit like that.
Wow.
You know what they should have done with Sarah Logan?
With the dirty feet.
You know what they
should really has feet.
You know what they really should have done with her? This is fantasy booking right now. She should have just came back, teamed up with Nikki Cross, but don't call her Sarah Logan anymore. Just call her Crazy Mary Dobson again, like what she used to be called.
Only problem with that is people know that that's Sarah Logan.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, WWE always makes it. WWE pretends like their fans are stupid anyway.
You know,
I wouldn't know that. Well, I mean, I might. I wouldn't give a fuck.
You would fucking know.
I wouldn't care. That's the difference.
Well, I'm just saying because like all they've been doing with her is really nothing.
Remember that I wonder if they could do a group with Sarah Logan and Nikki Cross and like another chick, and make them be like the Forgotten Sons, but they're women.
Wow. Wow.
They could be like the new Sanity.
Call them like Lost Daddy's Girls or something.
Lost Daddy's Girls.
They could be like the new Sanity.
The Lost Mommies. Nope, can't do that. Oh my God. Okay, so if you had like 3 hot chicks and like take Tiffany Stratton and like 2 of the hot chicks and call them the Sugar Babies.
Oh my God, dude. The Sugar Babies.
That would be awesome. And they would be just like
Toxic Attraction. the beautiful people.
The beautiful people. Yeah, just call them sugar babies.
But who will be the daddy?
Sean.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. Christian.
Grimes.
Cameron Grimes.
That will, dude, Cameron Grimes. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Come in with his fucking money.
To the moon.
These hoes is going to the moon.
Now, you and me been friends a long time, and I know you like hoes.
I remember that.
Man.
All right,
you can bring
Johnny
Ilya
Gargano
Dragunov up from NXT.
Johnny Gargano beat Giovanni Vinci.
Yeah, but he also did so with his tag team partner finally coming to save him. And now next week we're gonna have Imperium versus DIY.
Imperium, bury them, please.
Not gonna happen.
What? Josh, tell me more. Why the hate?
Yeah,
I
Josh.
don't like Johnny. I have never been a Johnny Gargano guy.
How can you not be a Gargano guy?
I just never have been a guy.
You're not a Johnny wrestling guy?
No.
Do you not like wrestling?
I like Tommaso Ciampa better.
You like Tommy Ciampa, but you don't like his brother.
Johnny Gargano for me has always been take him or not. I appreciated their feud. I like their feud, and those two together put on great matches.
But also, Johnny was an idiot most of those times when he was feuding with him. He could have finished it easily, but that's why he always ended up losing, because he kept trying to get revenge more than focusing on the match. Where he could have ended it easily, but no, he wants that revenge because he stabbed him in the back, and that's why Tommaso Ciampa always won in the beginning of the feud.
Okay, I can see you.
Yeah,
I see you. Did you guys know today marks the 500th day that Gunther has been the Intercontinental Champion?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Jesus. Did you know today marks the 1236th day that I have been the OIWA North American Champion? Yeah.
Gunther. That's crazy, dude.
Come get that shit, Gunther. Come get it.
I mean, I hate to say it, but you're not defending the title every week. I mean, Gunther's out there working his ass off.
Blood's taking the
shows up every now and then,
he takes the Roman Reigns route.
I don't know. He might be just fighting people in grocery stores, and
Nah, he's trying to find someone. He's trying to wait for someone that's worthy for the belt.
Oh, I see that.
Fuck y'all.
What I just said in the end.
I just defend that motherfucker 3 days a week. Just not lately. Just not lately.
Just not lately.
I defended it last week.
You're just waiting for someone worthy of the title match.
I mean, I'm wrestling a triple threat match in December, man.
Holy
I got
shit.
fucking Jacob Fox.
You should do a gimmick where, you lay the title down in the middle of the ring, and you'd be like, if you're worthy, you can pick it up. And have people try to pick it up, and they can't.
Like Thor's hammer?
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, this belt, her name is Milner now, bitch.
And be like, that's why I'm champion. And then finally, someone attacks you from behind.
Fucking skinny ass dude just walks in there, weighs 75 pounds, picks it up with his pinkies and shit.
Hell yeah. And then you're like, Shane, give me my title back.
Wow. Wow. I'm fucking done.
Bang, bang. Here all week. Tip your waitress on the way out. Hey, the Maverick Logan Paul.
I'm tired.
You know what? Hold on.
He pressed that button when I was doing dad jokes.
I'm tired, and I work with a bunch of fucking children.
Just remember that shit.
All right, hold on. Let me.
No dad jokes tonight, motherfucker.
I won't say anything. John's not here, so I can't annoy him.
John was like, "You need to stop this shit right now."
I mean, I could call him.
Nope.
All right, so what do we got next on Raw?
Okay, so I want everybody to know that there's a character in Marvel Comics called Maverick, and that is who Logan Paul is dressed like.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I played a game called Rainbow Six, and there's a guy named Maverick on the game. Legit looks just like motherfucking Logan Paul.
So anyway, the Maverick Logan Paul appeared on Raw. So I know that Rey Mysterio just had a feud with Bobby Lashley. Cameron Grimes is around. Austin Theory's around. Montez Ford is around. There's probably a lot of people who want to, get a shot at the U.S. title. But Logan Paul just went to his little boxing event and was like, hey, I'd sure like to face Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title. And now at Crown Jewel, he's got a title match.
I mean, didn't that kind of happen? I'm sorry.
He did that shit like live on TV. Like, I'm going to go and I'm going to fight Rey Mysterio for the belt. Let me start by saying this. Rey Mysterio has been said to be the greatest goddamn luchador in all of professional wrestling. Until AEW and Mystico. These motherfuckers said the same thing about Mystico. I wrestled Mystico in Chicago and he fucked up his own goddamn spots. He ain't no fucking man like Rey Mysterio. No say.
Fair. Okay. What I was going to say, didn't that happen with him with Roman last year's Crown Jewel on his Logan Paul's podcast?
Yep.
Pretty much. And he was talking about all I need is one lucky punch because I got a piece of metal in my hand or some shit. And again, Roman squashed him. And they teased the whole, oh, did he knock Roman out and all that shit? But yeah, Roman squashed him.
Oh, yeah.
Although I gotta say, if Logan Paul were to win the U.S. title, it would be a hot shot, but it would put some excitement behind the belt that hasn't been there since Austin Theory has been champion.
Like Logan Paul could take that belt with him at his next boxing match or something. Correct. Like that. Where is it? And
as you can see, I got one back there.
I got one too.
And I don't know. Once Austin Theory had it, actually, Austin Theory had it for a little bit, and actually, it was exciting. And then all of a sudden, when the switch over in leadership, if you will, happened, Austin Theory just got flushed down the toilet. So hopefully, I wouldn't mind seeing Logan Paul winning, and then oh my God, have Bobby Lashley squash his ass. Actually, if Logan Paul were to become U.S. champion, if you had Montez Ford take it off of him, that match just might be fire.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think it would be.
Montez, he's ready for a singles push. The guy's really good.
Yeah, but what's going to happen to
his tag partner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dawkins can be Montez's bodyguard, like Kevin Nash was to Shawn Michaels.
What?
And Montez, with all his flash, Montez with all his style over Angelo Dawkins, just bland ass basic bitch. That's like Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
So if we see Montez going a singles run, you're gonna see Dawkins become Montez's fucking bodyguard.
Okay. Let me tell you why I love
God
that
damn,
idea.
Taekwon.
What did I do?
Let me tell you why I love that idea. First of all, Montez would start treating them like he would gaslight him with the, hey bro, you ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep you, still about us. We making this money, da 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 da. You can be my bodyguard. And then all of a sudden he's like, hey man, grab my bags for me. Hey man, bring the car around. Like he just starts like just sunning them continuously. And then, yes, he treats him like a Nielsen.
Like a Nielsen.
And then eventually there's got to be, he either turns on him in favor of somebody else or he attacks him directly. But, oh man, if you somehow could negotiate it where you had Dawkins and Trick Williams going against Carmelo and Montez Ford, it'd be like the sidekicks versus the bosses. Or they could swap. Or Montez Ford could pick up Trick Williams and Carmelo could pick up Dawkins. Never mind. It'd just be the sidekicks versus the bosses.
Montez
but
it's
a built-in feud.
Montez and Melo, I can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure. God damn it. We're giving away too much free book in this episode.
Every time. We're gonna probably see that shit in 2 weeks on Raw.
Next on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, tell you what, just grab my bags real quick. And grab Bianca's while you at it. Oh, that would.
Mm-hmm. They roll up. They roll up, get in the car, and Montez is like.
They show Dawkins grabbing Bianca's ass. What's up, baby?
Not even that. Not even that. They roll up in the Tesla. Montez roll up, and Bianca walks up, and fucking Dawkins walks up, and he's like, "Yo, get in the back." And Montez, and he opens the door for Bianca, and he's like, "Nah, Nielsen, how about you? Get my bags while you at it, bro."
You know what? Actually, if they wanted to go this way, there's two possible feuds you could have, and this could like span over the course of a number of years. Number one, you could totally redo the Mega Powers with Carmelo Hayes, Bianca Belair, and Montez Ford.
Wow.
There's lust in your eyes, Hogan.
There's lust in your eyes, Mello.
The other thing they could do, you could have Jade Cargill try to take Montez Ford from Bianca.
Ooh, stirring the pot. Ooh. Girl, your man be looking at me.
And not Trick Williams. He's you could have Carmelo stirring the pot, or you could have Dawkins.
Jade and Carmelo, like, the new power couple.
If Dawkins was like, Bianca, where Montez at? Oh, I thought he said he's gonna be in here with you. Oh, my bad. Stirring the pot, like leave out. Oh, that's right. He said he was headed over to catering. Oh, he said he was headed over to blah blah blah. Oh, I thought he was going with you. Oh, my bad. He must have met somebody else.
And then accidentally leaking fucking pictures, like like they're doing now these backstage interviews. Someone's talking.
GTV.
All of a sudden, Jay Cargill walks up to him and touches his chest. Ooh. See,
hey, Taekwon, fuck you. I've been watching Tubi all weekend. I'm all about that Nollywood shit, baby.
You need to be watching motherfucking Stars, watching Power.
Oh, fuck. You and Stars.
That shit.
Man, as soon as I finish Succession, I'll hop on that.
Look, Succession ain't got shit on fucking Power Book 4. I'm telling you, man, Tommy Egan, motherfucker, man. Tommy Egan is Josh James, bro. Tommy motherfucking Egan.
He literally collected those belts.
As a matter of fact, Josh, your name from now on is Tommy Egan, motherfucker. That is your name.
Like, hey. Is that the Ventures WWE Tag Team belts?
Uh,
Pop, pop, pop.
Right?
Oh, shit, it's the belt collector, son.
Yep.
I'm just going to tuck mine in. We had Chelsea Green and Piper Niven defend their belts against Natalya and Nikki Cross.
Well, that was a title match?
It was a non-title match.
Oh, because that shit was whack.
But guess who's still in the Guinness World Book of Records?
Your girl, Natty.
Our girl, Natty. Win or lose, she still had a match.
That girl taking more L's than I do on a fucking Nike shoe drop.
She's going to be retired for 5 years before anybody breaks that streak.
Mm-hmm.
10 years, probably.
didn't she beat Kurt Hawkins' record?
Oh, yeah. She's Guinness Book of World Record right now.
Wait, what record did Kurt Hawkins? Kurt Hawkins?
Don't you remember his gimmick that he lost every time, and he even had a shirt that said 0 and
yeah,
it was like 0 and 99 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Then he won the match.
And they were even bringing it up.
Remember, they were 0 and 99, and then they won the World Tag Team belts.
And that was his first win.
Yep, Hawkins won the fucking yep. Then they lost him right away.
So Natty's Guinness World Record is the most pay-per-view appearances for any woman wrestler, the most matches for any women's wrestler, and the most wins, right?
No, most losses because she lost every match to fucking. Remember, she lost to.
She lost most of them to me.
To Naomi. No, it was Naomi.
To Naomi, yeah, to Naomi.
It was like she lost 300 matches to Naomi back to back. We're like, this bitch taking L's every night of the week. Every night of the week.
But that means that Naomi picked up 300 wins. But yet they kept sending her back to the back of the line.
Mm-hmm. Natty was the Rosa Parks of the WWE.
Son of a bitch. So she had her Guinness World Book of Records. Most appearances on pay-per-view for a female WWE wrestler. Most matches for a female WWE wrestler. Most wins by a female WWE wrestler. Most matches, 1,514. Most wins, 663, which means that she lost 900 something.
And they were all the fucking they were all Naomi.
Most WWE WrestleMania appearances, 8. Most Raw matches, 174.
Yeah.
Most SmackDown matches, 200.
Natty's been around, bro. I can truly say Natty is the only wrestler in the WWE who's never drifted out of the company.
Except for Elias.
I'm done with you, Julian.
Y'all just think he'll give it to me, huh? You gonna no sell my joke? He was called the Drifter. Get it? He drifted out of the company.
I'm tired.
Hunch. I had a hunch he'd be back. Hunch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hunch back. Get it?
I'm old. I'm tired. I work with a bunch of fucking children.
Julian, I tip my hat to you.
Thank you.
These jokes do not, ladies and gentlemen, these are not, these are Julian's comments, his comments alone. They are not reflective of the Roundtable Pros and Podcast and the Roundtable Pros and Podcast Network. Jesus Christ.
Bad blood is same. I'm old. I'm tired. I work with children.
I'm tired. And I work with a bunch of fucking children.
I feel like I should be at a media scrum right now eating donuts. Damn. Something's wrong with you. You too, Josh.
Well, I did do the dad joke, so I guess.
Yeah. Josh, you're not even a dad. If Julian told me a dad joke, I would accept it because he is a dad. Josh, you're not even a fucking dad. Okay, you're a cat dad. Okay, I'll give you that.
And a dog dad. So
You a
Okay,
cat
you-
daddy?
yeah, I got a cat.
Oh my god.
The cat has jumped up the. Oh wait. Never mind.
Josh got a fedora, hanging out at King's X.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I might have a cat flight to catch. But then go catch
Here's
the
the,
love.
I know I'm not a parent, but just your reaction to the dad jokes, same with John's, was worth it.
my god.
And also, it made the fans who are watching our reaction to AEW, they love the dad jokes more than AEW. That should show
Which
you.
is
That's a
crazy.
goddamn shame. That is a
Which is
goddamn shame.
Because I even said, do you want me to stop? And they just kept saying, no, we
Keep
want
going.
more. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they were fucking sick too. Something was wrong with their ass too.
So
I just
just
owned a
your
whole lot of
reaction,
motherfuckers in
blood. So just your reaction to them. Same with John's. It was worth it. It was a highlight.
Do you know in 2015, Natty only had an 18% loss record?
Really?
Yeah. She had 100 matches. She won 82. Yeah. Lost 18.
BCW.
No, do not start this shit.
See what I mean? They want the dad jokes.
Wow.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, it's kind of like, how do you follow Will Smith in the snow?
What?
You follow the Fresh Prince.
You motherfuckers are looking them up too, aren't you?
No, I would never.
Gosh, your phone is in your hand.
He said, no, I'd never. No, I'd never. What? Me? No.
Next thing you know, the mod's gonna jump on, reading from the fucking calendar.
Yes.
Blood,
I'm so
you should have
proud
never
of that.
told us that. Now that since
Oh my
that,
god. Something
Blood
so
is going to-
drastically wrong with you people.
blood is going to kill you
You
guys.
people.
Oh, I already know that. I already know
yeah.
you will.
Wet floor signs all around. Anyway, let's go back to this fucking Monday Night Raw.
Okay, back to Monday Night Raw. All right,
Back
so
to
we had a non-title match for the women's tag team belts. What was the stakes for this? Was it like was it a qualifier match?
Who fucking knows?
I mean, but still, Natalia lost. So
And Nikki Cross was just being Nikki Cross crazy and just staring.
yep.
How long has she been gone? Because I haven't seen her on television for a long time.
The last time we saw Nikki Cross, she was kind of like hiding in the rafters and shit after Piper Niven dumped her, right?
Yeah. BCW Worldwide. What did the cow say?
Oh, it's past your bedtime. Wah, wah, wah. Worldwide?
My God. It's goddamn dad jokes. I'll be right back.
And he's out. But yeah. So I don't even know what the purpose of that match was.
To fill time,
so
I guess.
Women's titles are still waste time. Jey Uso was the back warming up. Drew McIntyre approached him. Sami Zayn comes back there. Cody still got his ankle injury. So we had Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. And Sami Zayn still hit the exploder and then Blue Thunder Bomb, and Rhea Ripley came out and I guess got a roll up from the distracted McIntyre, but still, got kicked out, and Drew McIntyre still wins with the Claymore kick. I don't know, man. I don't see Sammy joining Judgment Day, but maybe Drew McIntyre would.
You think that Drew would join the Judgment Day?
I don't know, but you know what? I would like to see Sami Zayn take the Intercontinental Championship off of Gunther.
I mean, Gunther took it from him. Why not?
Yep.
No, he took it off of Ricochet.
Rick O'Shea.
Yeah,
Rick O'Shea.
Man, look,
quite easily too.
Yeah, Ricochet doesn't exist in our wrestling world. Like
well, Braun Strowman still got to come back.
Oh God. What if Braun Strowman's the mystery guy on the fucking? Nah.
Mystery guy on what? Fucking Center Square or Hollywood Squares?
He's the mystery guy of the Team Raw.
I thought he was SmackDown.
Whatever. He joins the Judgment Day.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
When he got injured, he was teaming Ricochet. Yeah, they're doing the big man, little man thing. And that was on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah. They're stupid big man, little man thing. Let's talk about fucking Kofi and fucking. Let's talk about Kofi and Xavier Woods tag team match against their backstage segment with all the tag teams. Like, they're putting over Tozawa's little dance that Josh is doing right now, because that should just be a thing, Tommy Egan. You should do the dance.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Kofi doing? Why is he shaking his ass? This is why I don't watch Raw Talk. I mean, we got, go ahead, Julian. Talk about the match you were just going to talk about.
What do you mean? So Otis is showing off his Dallas Cowboys WWE Championship. How'd that happen?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that totally manufactured. New Day's back there. Tozawa comes in with Maxine Dupree. You got DIY back there. Tozawa does a little dance. That's about it.
Well, they're really hyping the tag team scene, which I kind of like,
But every time they do that, they just turn around and shit on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, Triple H is in charge of it now, so.
Okay.
We get a sneak peek.
You never know.
Go ahead.
You never know. It still might be the same.
Yeah, maybe. We get a sneak peek of Raw next week, too. Seth Rollins versus JD McDonough.
Candice LeRae versus Xia Li.
Yep.
DIY versus Imperium, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio versus Ricochet in a non-title match.
Rick O'Shea.
So the main event is Jey Uso versus Damian Priest. You know how this ends. JD McDonough, Finn Balor interferes. Finn Balor wearing that purple and black polo looks like he works for FedEx.
Yeah, it was funny. He was like, does he work at FedEx or something?
He hit him with what's this choke slam called? The
South of Heaven.
Yeah, whatever. and Finn Balor grabs Jay's leg and crotches him, and Damian Priest capitalizes, and Jay takes a loss tonight. Main event takes a L. And then he starts getting the shit kicked out of him. But here comes Cody Rhodes, man, ankle and all, just limping to the ring, and I'm going to save my friend. And he comes in, and he's attacking people with steel chairs, and all of a sudden, Jey Uso's out of the ring. He's gone.
Nowhere to be found.
I'm like, dude, if you're well enough to roll out the ring, you can come in here and fucking help me.
If you look closely, he's in the background talking to mommy.
Yeah. Everyone must be talking to mommy. Did you guys see me on Raw? I was talking to mommy.
And don't forget, SmackDown is going to be on FS1 this Friday.
So did you guys see the interview backstage where Seth Rollins was talking to mommy?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look closely, as the camera's panning back and forth, you can see Becky Lynch in the background.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mm-hmm. Can we see champion versus champion? Mommy
Why are you
versus...
talking to my man?
Yeah, the man versus mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy man. Can we see that? I mean, I wouldn't say that out loud because that's just wrong. Yeah, shout out to my boy TJ Perkins right here. Thanks for messaging me, my guy. So let's talk about a few things before we get off the air. First, Nikki Cross. What the fuck was wrong with her? She was staring off into space. I think she fell asleep standing there.
She's being controlled by Uncle Howdy.
Who's not coming back?
I know.
Two, Michin. Mia Yim is calling herself the Bullet Babe. I'm pretty sure Amber O'Neal is not gonna like that.
The Bullet Babe.
Yeah, Amber O'Neal was the original Bullet Babe. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel looks like it's shaping up. I mean, we're probably going to see
how that pay-per-view will turn out.
You know, I mean, we got a women's match for the championship. We have, we're gonna have Seth Rollins versus somebody. I really hope, and this is just me and my fucking craziness, but I hope that Damian Priest fucking some way, somehow cashes in that case. But I do think, and this is just me throwing it out there, we're not just going to have Cody versus Damian Priest. It's going to be Cody versus Damian Priest with the briefcase on the line. So Cody can go finish his story.
I could see that.
Because why would they get Damian Priest and Finn Balor the tag belts again if they weren't going to do something with that briefcase?
I could actually really see that happening.
So here's the thing, and we talked about this many, many months ago because they've done this angle before. If you won Money in the Bank and you had a briefcase and someone is like, I challenge you to a match for your briefcase. No.
I mean,
in fact, I'm going to catch it tonight.
I would say no.
Either nobody can have it or only I can have it.
But yeah, here's the thing too. They're not doing shit with that Senora Money in the Bank briefcase bullshit. He's had several opportunities to cash in.
And never did.
Won the tag team titles back 2 weeks after losing them. And it's like, okay, so now they're the tag champs. Now what are they going to do? Nothing. They're stuck in a storyline where they have all of these belts, but the guy who has the briefcase that can get the big belt isn't doing it. I'm sorry, but if I was the fucking cashier, if I had to cash in, I'd try to cash that motherfucker in every chance I get. Or you taking the shit on the toilet? Let me cash that motherfucker in. Or you at the airport? Let me cash that motherfucker in.
Championship.
Yeah,
the hardcore title for a while.
Oh, you taking your kid to fucking daycare? Let me cash in that motherfucking championship.
Yeah.
Are you going on your honeymoon? I'm cashing that in.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happened to fucking Maverick. What's his name?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Rockstar
Drake
Spud.
Maverick. Yeah, Drake Maverick when he
like I'm just saying, like all of this shit, like, dude, I'm trying to take the title. So it is what it is. Also, quick side note: Final Battles Friday, December 15th in Garland, Texas. Did you guys know that?
Nope.
Neither did I until I saw it on Twitter.
Final Ring of Honor.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Bucks defend the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles. That's the main event, I'm pretty sure.
Most likely.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. I guess Bound for Glory Fallout. We're gonna have Josh Alexander versus Will Ospreay. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be so fucking great for the Impact Wrestling World Title. It's a spoiler from the TV taping. Let's see.
Ultimate Hater says TNA will beat AEW in for 1 week next year.
Fuck. You know what, Hater? Usually I'd be like, you're gonna go ahead and give us 2 subs for that. I would usually bet you that, but if CM Punk shows up there, if Will Ospreay is the Impact Wrestling TNA World Champion, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
If fucking Mustafa Ali shows up there, if fucking Dolph Ziggler shows up there, I can see it. I can see it. What about you? Julian? Negro Damas?
I think that would be great. Number one. Again, more eyes on the product.
Yep.
I mean, it'll be a good reason to bring more eyes to the product. I don't think TNA will beat AEW in the ratings for
I don't know. Brian Alvarez
6 months.
So.
It would take a while. Even with CM Punk showing up on if TNA went head to head with Rampage, maybe, or Collision. Where do they go? Who do they? Because TNA's on Thursday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's say they went head to head. They're not going to be Dynamite. We know that for sure. But if they went head to head with maybe Rampage or Collision, and CM Punk showed up, I don't think they beat him. But maybe it was a pay-per-view. Maybe it was like a Bound for Glory or something. Maybe they would. But TNA really has a lot of audience building to do. Just like the arenas they're in. They need bigger arenas because that shit was smaller than NXT arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get NXT tickets free by going to fucking Universal Studios. Yeah. I'm very curious about TNA is about to make some moves too. I'm really curious about the NWA, to be honest.
I am too.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys know when they'll be on the CW?
No, but just the fact that they've scored the CW, that's a major coup for NWA.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going back to the territories too.
Mm.
So
we'll see about that.
Yeah.
As a former territory champion, I love for them to go back to the territories. I was mad when Dave Lagana shit on us all and closed NWA territories. I said it was a big mistake. See, they went back to doing it.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. For your boy Double J, Josh James, aka Tommy Egan. For the Wrestling Negro Damas, Chemical Julian, I am the fucking senior EVP of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, the franchise. Man, we'll see you guys. What is today? Monday? We'll see you guys on Wednesday for fucking
trivia night.
Yeah.
Can Josh make the fucking podium again? Will Sunday Sinner lose one more time? Will I finally get back to fucking win that I've had in fucking 16 weeks?
Get back on the podium.
I've been on the podium every week. I just can't get past third place.
Okay.
Shit.
And Will Mr. Bones not be in last place for once.
No, that's his spot. That's his spot. He's not a dog spot, not a spot, but that's his
spot. If you too want to be in first place, just remember your old friend at Chemical Julian on PayPal.
Wowzers.
In fact, I'm going to start putting the answers on eBay.
Damn. Bye.